the Honorable Chair Brown, Vice Chairman Zhao Chengxin, President Allen, ladies and gentlemen, I am very glad to see the China-U.S. high-level event on subnational climate action, organized by the California-China Climate Institute, has kicked off in Berkeley, California. On behalf of the Chinese Embassy in the United States, I would like to extend warm congratulations on the opening of the event. 6 months ago, not far from here, President Xi Jinping and President Joe Biden held a historic summit in San Francisco and laid out a future-oriented San Francisco vision. To turn it into reality, President Xi proposed building 5 pillars together, namely to jointly develop a right perception toward each other, jointly manage disagreements effectively, jointly advance mutually beneficial cooperation, jointly shoulder responsibilities as major countries, and jointly promote people-to-people exchanges. When speaking on the phone last month, the two presidents reaffirmed the importance of turning the San Francisco vision into reality. Stabilizing China-U.S. relations and advancing dialogue and cooperation in various fields serves the common interests of both countries and also meets the shared expectation of the international community. Ladies and gentlemen, China-U.S. cooperation is indispensable to global climate governance. After the San Francisco summit, the two sides launched the Working Group on Enhancing Climate Action. Earlier this month, China's Special Envoy for Climate Change, Mr. Liu Zhenming, visited the United States and held a new round of climate talks with Senior Advisor John Podesta, at which the two sides agreed to continue working for practical outcomes in climate cooperation. Over the past decade and more, China-U.S. climate cooperation has gone through ups and downs. We worked closely to bring the international community together to adopt the milestone Paris Agreement. Later, though, such cooperation was stalled for reasons known to all. In recent years, climate cooperation has again resumed. If we can draw any inspiration from this, it is that China-U.S. climate cooperation is inseparable from the overall China-U.S. relationship. It certainly will not work if one asks for dialogue and cooperation but keeps damaging the other side's interests at the same time, or tries to build roads on one hand but keeps digging holes on the other. We are living on the same planet. In the face of climate change, all countries share will and woe. Only through cooperation can we achieve win-win results, and no one will emerge as a winner from a zero-sum game. Those seeing the coming decade as a decisive decade for triumph over China should realize that it is instead the decisive decade for jointly addressing climate crisis and avoiding global disasters. With China's vigorous efforts to develop renewable energy, global costs of wind power have been cut by 80%, and costs of photovoltaic power are down by 90%. Countries around the world are expecting more quality new energy products from China. As green capacity is in dire shortage worldwide and challenges abound in global energy transition, accusing China of overcapacity in green products and resorting to protectionism in the name of competition is hurting the common interests of the entire humanity. Ladies and gentlemen, China is a doer in tackling climate change. We have been honoring our commitments and have adhered to a path of green, low-carbon, and sustainable development. China's installed renewable energy capacity has overtaken that of fossil fuels. It is among the countries with the fastest energy intensity reduction in the world. China will also move from carbon peaking to carbon neutrality in the shortest time span in history. As the largest developing and developed countries, China and the United States have respective strength in energy transition and circular economy. We have every reason to draw on each other and complement one another. And our climate cooperation enjoys huge potential and bright prospects. As President Xi Jinping pointed out, the vitality of China-U.S. relations comes from exchanges at subnational levels. Ultimately, the vision of China-U.S. climate cooperation needs to be translated into real action at the subnational level, which requires the participation of enterprises, think tanks, and social organizations from both countries. The China-U.S. high-level event on subnational climate action is therefore highly relevant. We hope delegates from both countries will enhance policy dialogue, information exchange, practice sharing, and project collaboration, put our climate cooperation on a more pragmatic, concrete, and institutional footing, and inject more impetus into it. We also call on people with vision in both countries to speak out against any attempt to erect green trade barriers and politicize and weaponize climate issues. Let's jointly take concrete actions to boost global renewable energy development and green transition, and leave to our future generations a clean and beautiful world. I wish this event great success. Thank you.